Now we're joined by Professor Kim Hyun-wook from the Korea National Diplomatic Academy to look at the implications of this momentous event a bit further. Professor, thank you for coming in today.
Okay, thank you.
Now, the U.S. detainees are now back on American soil. This seems like a significant gesture by Pyongyang to show that they're serious about the upcoming U.S. summit. Would you agree?
Yes, I think so far the Kim Jong-un's gestures and all the diplomatic behaviors seem like maybe he's different from his father and his grandfathers. But I'm not sure about the detainee released. I think this would be one of the excuses that he invites Pompeo to Pyongyang. And Pompeo went into Pyongyang and discussed about some of the details of what the summit would be between Trump and Kim Jong-un. So I think the detainee release thing only would not really mean such a gesture that would be positively showing to the United States that, okay, we are, Kim Jong-un is serious about the summit. But other things are beginning from the inter-Korean dialogue and until now, all the behaviors that Kim Jong-un has shown seems like he's a little bit different from his father.
Of course, this moment that we're seeing on the screens now is a very welcome moment for the detainees themselves and for their families and friends. But perhaps we should still remember that they were detained by North Korea. And as if you heard an interview just afterwards, one of the detainees revealed that he went through some hardships. He had some labor. Although he did say that they treated him when he got ill, they were still held against their will in some way. So should we still consider this occasion as particularly meaningful? Or is it another example of North Korea just using US detainees again as bargaining chips like we've seen before?
Well, I think definitely is one of the important bargaining chips that he has been using to deal with the United States historically. But the fact itself that detainees had hardship inside North Korea, I think would make President Trump to raise the issue of human rights to deal with all these kinds of situations. I'm not sure if it will be really effectively working vis-a-vis Kim Jong-un. But I think at least domestically, President Trump needs to raise this issue. Congressmen, a lot of people are talking about this. There's still a lot of demonstrations in D.C. Against the human rights issues in North Korea. So I think this should be one of the important agenda in the summit.
Of course, as we can see, the detainees here, they came off the plane unaided. But in previous examples, in the last example, when an American detainee was released, he came back in a comatose state and he died a few days after. The sad case of the American student Otto Warmbier. So I guess we shouldn't forget these human rights issues that they're having. But let's go back to Mike Pompeo's visit to Pyongyang. I mean, he's talked about this denuclearization roadmap, which he said Pyongyang are open to discuss. Now, North Korea confirmed that a summit is now on the way as well, but how close do you think the two are to an agreement?
I think at least they have agreed upon the CVID, complete, verifiable, and irreversible dismantlement of the North Korean nuclear program. But one of the key issues that they had conflict with each other is that the U.S. wanted to deal with the denuclearization process very quickly, one time, one-shot game. But Kim Jong-un wanted it to be stage by stage, and by stage he wants to get some incentives from the state, something like that. But I think after Kim Jong-un's visit to Dalian to meet Xi Jinping, I think North Korean position, has been a little bit changed and became more flexible. So I think after visiting Pyongyang, the positions of two countries might have been converged on the U.S. ideas and attitudes. And of course, in other terms like agenda setting and, regime guarantee things, I think North Korea would have got what it wanted.
You talked there about complete CVID, which is complete, verifiable, irreversible denuclearization. But the White House has also been pushing PVID, which is permanent, verifiable denuclearization. What do you think of this change in wording from the US? And is it just Washington trying to test Pyongyang to see how far they can push them?
I think it's just one of the U.S. strategies to push North Korea so that, kind of showing to the North Korea's messages that the U.S. is very firm and hardline, all that kind of things. But the meaning itself is not really special. I mean, CVID itself, verifiably reversible means that it would be permanently dismantling the nuclear program of North Korea. So just changing C to P doesn't mean really much. I mean, the meaning itself is not different. So I think, it's just a moves of the United States to be on the upper side of the deals before the summit begins.
So U.S. pushing to see. So when Trump got off the plane just now, we saw with the U.S. detainees, he once again teased us about the time and location of the summit. He didn't say where it was going to be, but he just said it's all been arranged and it's going to be announced soon. But he did rule out Panmunjom a couple of days ago, and it seems to be the location has been set for Singapore now. What do you think of this development?
Yes, I think recently some countries like South Korea and the U.S. and North Korea is not talking about the trilateral cooperations anymore. For example, for the issues like the Korean War ending declarations and peace treaty issues, because at this inter-Korean summit meeting, North and South Korea's stipulated in the agreement that all these kind of peace treaty issues, 3 countries or 4 countries would cooperate each other. And it definitely meant that China was excluded from those 3 countries. But I think, recently these kinds of atmosphere is changing. Seems like other countries are beginning to accept a more important participation of China as players on these matters. And I think that issue, was finalized when Kim Jong-un visited Dalian to meet Xi Jinping. So, okay, now 4 parties, 4 countries for the peace treaty. And why should you have it in Panmunjom? One of the significance that we wanted to have at Panmunjom is that, right after the summit meeting between North Korea and the United States, South Korean President Moon Jae-in joining and 3 of those leaders can declare there that, okay, the Korean War is ended. But, if those 3 countries would change it to 4 countries, I don't think there's really significant meaning that we really have to hold the summit meeting at Panmunjom.
And I guess Kim Jong-un's trip to Dalian, China, by plane showed that he is willing to travel by plane if needed. But still, President Moon and Donald Trump had a conversation very recently. They must have talked about something. They must still be talking about how to align their interests. What do you think they would have talked about?
Well, I think it definitely about the denuclearizing issues. I mean, the issues when the North Korea and the U.S. president's leaders meet for the summit meeting. I'm not sure when it would be held, sometime early June or something. I think still there exist some differences. I mean, definitely Pompeo visited Pyongyang and then they have come up with some practical agreement in Pyongyang, but I think there still exist some differences. For example, for the regime guarantee, North Korea might request some of the issues like a nuclear umbrella of the United States and some of the strategic assets of the joint military exercise between the U.S. and South Korea. All the kind of tricky issues. And also some other issues would be the sanctions soften. When would be the sanctions softening happen? I mean, the U.S. position is very firm. But I think the sanction issue is a very keen issue for the North Korean side. So all these kind of residual issues still remain very keen and difference between those 2 countries. I think that's some kind of role the South Korean leader has to make. Maybe the mediator role would be more active when we have some meeting with, President Trump on 22nd. But I think all these kinds of role of South Korean leader is something that I think 2 leaders have talked about over phone call, I think.
His diplomatic skills will probably be very important in the coming months. As you said, mediating between the U.S. and North Korea. On that note of diplomacy, before we go, it is the 1-year anniversary of Moon Jae-in's presidency. Now, he's got record high approval ratings, and especially his diplomatic skills have been praised by the public. What do you make of his term so far this year?
Yes, I also agree with you, because last year everything seemed very obscure. I mean, President Trump, President Moon Jae-in wanted to improve the inter-Korean relations. Last year it was all about sanctions, President Trump sanctioning North Korea. The two countries had a terrible relationship, some kinds of possibility of warfare in the Korean Peninsula. But, because of such a diplomatic efforts of President Moon Jae-in, I think this year things have changed abruptly and things are going very well, evolving very smoothly. Even, the President Trump is gearing towards South Korea rather than Japan. I mean, Prime Minister Abe Shinzo is visiting the U.S. so many times, but he's not getting much from President Trump. So I think, and also, China, Japan, now seems like a residual countries. It seems like the Korean Peninsula is the center of Northeast Asia. So all these kinds of diplomatic outcome of, President Moon Jae-in, I think it's very fascinating. And one important thing is that he is not an ideologue. Many people in the States are worrying that maybe he's the same progressive, presidents as previous, like Roh Moo-hyun, Kim Dae-jung. Oh, I'm worrying about Moon Jae-in. But, when you look at him, when you look at his diplomatic style, he's very rational, strategic, and interest-based person. He is not an ideologue. He's trying to be balanced between inter-Korean relations and the U.S.-South Korea alliance. I think this kinds of balanced approach is making him a great success in diplomacy.
And how do you rate his performance at the Inter-Korean Summit when he met with Kim Jong-un? I mean, all this, all this situation with him,
You mean A, B, C, D, something like that?
with him dealing with North Korea, I mean, that was one of the issues that he very pushed during his candidacy as well.
Yeah.
I mean, things seems to be going all right for now. I mean, do you credit Moon Jae-in?
Yes.
Or is it more the fact that U.S., North Korea?
Yeah, I think many elements are mixed right now. I mean, President Trump's sanction might have worked, and Kim Jong-un might be a different leader from his father. He maybe have some change in his perceptions. Economic prosperity is more important than nuclear weapons to prop up his regime. And plus, Moon Jae-in, President Moon Jae-in's diplomatic, efforts. I think all these things are combined together and making this great outcome. I mean, Korean Peninsula is not only the Korean Peninsula; it's something that's, fit between many, global leaders. So I think it's very delicate, and we are making progress, I think.
Well, thank you for your time today. That's all the time we have for. We hope to see you again soon.
Okay, thank you.